get off to that slow start and we're still a turnstile on defense and we have no identity and there's the constant musical chair lineups, the fans are gonna turn fast.
There's so many people who deserve to play.
Yeah.
There is no way everyone is going to be happy.
Especially early. I think he's going to be wanting to please these guys, get everyone minutes. I just got it. Man, Fizz, please don't let me get to December and be seeing these.
Can't play the musical
like,
chair lineups.
lock in. If I like it or not, lock into something. Yeah, because I've been getting there.
Right, so now that we're talking about other guys, I think it wouldn't be a bad idea to put Iggy in the G League for a little while. Because I feel like the rotation is going to be so
wild.
Heavy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Especially at the 3. Because you're going to have Knox and Morris getting a bulk of those minutes. Where's Iggy gonna fit in? He would have to have a crazy preseason TV.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Personally, I would like that. But Fizdale's kind of been anti-G League.
Yes,
Who's he
I'm
sent down?
scared about it.
True.
Is it no one? I'm trying to think.
Outside of the two-way players,
Dotson. You sent him down for a game.
He did. Did he do one game last year?
I think he sent him down for like a game.
I think he did.
And then brought him back up.
Send Dotson down.
So Fizz isn't a big G League guy. Because one thing, when Frank was getting those DMPs, I was like, yo, just let him play. You can do both.
You
can do both.
What was his name? Who was it who did Plumlee, right? A couple years ago, he had the game and he ran over to the garden.
Come at night. Yeah.
So you could do both. So I hope he uses it because I see Iggy is a big doghouse candidate. He's a second-round rookie. He's not going to complain. Frank is not going to complain. Doghouse. Dotson, even though he should, because he's earned it.
Yeah,
and we're going to get to the two-guard rotation, so I won't go too crazy right now, but he's another one who may not complain too much.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Fizdale seems to me like he's going to give everyone minutes to start.
Who's going to be in the suits?
Oh, it's going to be a 14-man rotation.
Who's going to be the two in the
suits? It's going to be a 14-man rotation.
5 minutes.
Well, wait, because it's 13 active, right? It's 15 on the active, but 2 in suits.
Yeah.
2's going to be inactive.
Okay.
So we'll see. But
who's going to be in the suit?
Guys out.
Who's going to be in the suit?
Pulling dudes.
See,
he
that's
likes
the
to please.
thing.
That's the thing with Fizz, right? He especially early. I think he's going to be wanting to please these guys, get everyone minutes. I just got it, man. Fizz, please don't let me get to December and be seeing these.
Can't play the musical chair
lineups. Lock in. If I like it or not, lock into something. Because my big criticism of him last year was, and look, we got to give him, respect for what that roster was.
Yeah,
we understand the situation. No one's stating him just because the team was bad and the record was bad. But there were some inconsistencies with how he was planning things out, some of the system stuff, how the rotation was going. So I'm just some weird subs at crucial times where he pulled a guy for too long or left a guy in too long.
Right.
He had Knox on burner. He had Knox you playing every minute.
Yeah.
So I want to see, hopefully this year with the talent upgrade, more of a plan. And I believe in Fizz. I believe he knows this. I believe he knows a big season for him because if Fizz sucks this year.
Yeah.
Pressure's on, bro.
Pressure's definitely
on.
I don't think
Unfortunately, the pressure's on. Bro.
Yeah.
So I want to see something set. I want to see something that makes sense. I want to see him commit to it too and ride it out for a while, not just 5 games per 10. Nah, I can't do that.
You can't achieve. We had to have tripled the league in terms of lineup changes last year.
Oh,
oh
my God.
No doubt about it. I just felt like training camp was just like never ended. It was just going through the season.
I think even commentators like, oh, this is just like an extended training camp.
Yeah.
It was like,
I think
he definitely said that. He definitely, this is like an extended training camp. We're still trying to figure things out. We'll see what happens.
How much pressure do you think Fizz is on this year?
1 to 10. 1 to 10.
1 to 10. I feel like the organization is still kind of backing him, man.
No, 100%.
I think the fans have the pressure on. So 1 to 10, I would say for him 5.
I would go 3. Honestly. I don't think Perry and Mills are worried. Right?
They're not.
But I do think people like to talk about tanking. That was not the plan last year. It may have switched to like, let's just full out tank, but they didn't come into last year talking about, we're gonna suck and get Zion. They were like trying to do something. We were 4-8 at one point.
Right.
Then we were 13-40 at one point.
Right.
So there was. I remember we won that game. We were all up there at the pub, the Dallas game before that, the early Dallas game where we won in Dallas.
Yeah.
Right? We were 4-8 after that.
That was
game.
a good game too.
Yeah, that was
we were at that game.
That was a good game. I remember that game. You look at us, everyone else. The enthusiasm was there. No one thought, this is gonna get horrible. They were like, okay, young guys are playing. It's 4-8. We might get like 32 wins, but it felt decent. So it kind of fell off the rails. Injuries, a bunch of stuff happened, but. I think the year that we have this year is kind of what Perry was hoping for some of last year. He was hoping maybe for like a 28-30 win season, and then that shows free agents what you got. Now you can take that leap. So maybe this year is it now. But yeah, Fizz, we can't win. To me, we can't win less than 27.
Yeah, I said 30.
Like around, I
said 30 is my
30.
ball.
I feel like
30 is my ball.
Like,
let's go.
If you got like 23 wins, man, I'm worried. Because you got enough on this roster, especially regular season, where it's more about the depth, right? It's not really just super talent. It's like, can you keep running guys out there? Can you keep getting past injuries? Can you keep the throat on your foot on the throat of the other team? So Fizz got enough here to make something happen. So if he makes nothing happen,
that's the thing. It's who you keeping happy. That's right. Who is there going to be a December Enos Cancer situation when it comes down to it? Like we have all these power. We got 37 power forwards on the team, right? Taj Gibson is here. He's supposed to be the guy, and then it's like, oh wait. There's more. Nah, Morris too. It's like, oh, where are my minutes coming from? So like, it's gonna be interesting to see what he prioritizes.
He has a tougher job in the NBA.
Yeah, right now,
no doubt about it.
Yeah, this not gonna be kumbaya. No, I've been telling people this. Everyone's so excited right now, right? And don't get me wrong, you should be. We got like a lot of interesting team, but the idea that these guys are gonna hold hands and head to the playoffs together is listen. There are fights that could definitely happen.
Definitely.
Literally physical fights. And then they're just moody, emotional quotes to the media. You know, a little, I thought I was playing, but this little things are going to start creeping out because we got guys who, they're coming. Everyone seems to be coming here, especially the new guys, looking like, oh, this is me. Not like me alone, but like I'm in New York.
Yeah, this is my opportunity.
They're all seeing minutes in their head. You just know how Bobby Portis is talking, right? Let's say Bobby can hit the shot, but let's say his defense is just trash at the rim, and Fizz is like, I got to play Taj at backup center.
Yep.
Bobby's not going to be all chill in January.
Right.
And he may not be like outright disruptive, but there'll be a little murmurs.
Listen, guys are literally on 1-year contracts. They got
to try to get their next bag.
They got to showcase and show and prove.
They're all in short contracts looking for the next big payday.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna be looking for their payday.
And I'm gonna say this. I feel like this, like win or lose. I feel like this is gonna be. I feel like Fizdale. Mark my words. This will be the year where Fizdale gets the most shit. Ever, because there's so many people who deserve to play. There is no way everyone is going to be happy.
It's gonna be a lot of questions.
It's impossible.
And the only way people will give Fizz like some crazy pass is if like we like overachieve and get like 45 wins. And the young guys play a bunch of minutes.
Right.
That's like the only way that he's going to be void of criticism.
True.
How I feel in terms of Fizz, like how here's how you should approach a season, Fizz. What I'm thinking is we're going to be October, November, December, right? If we are not making trades by February, I'm upset at Perry too. They have to dump some of these guys.
If some of these guys gotta go.
If they finish the season with these guys, I will be tight because we have guys that should be trade bait.
Right.
I think you got that whole Dotson Trier situation because I don't think you're signing both of them.
No, we're not.
It doesn't really make a lot of sense for both, even though I like both.
Damn, Doc, I can see Doc going, yo.
I love both, man.
We're gonna get to the two guard stuff. I keep bringing it up, but like. They kind of head in. It's kind of right. They're right at each other. So,
right. Morris.
Yeah, Morris. Like
That's why I could argue that he should be getting probably more minutes than not.
So you could maybe
showcase him.
Yeah, you might see because Dotson's at $1 million. So maybe you put him and Morris together. $16 million package gets expiring back at a first pick.
Right.
That could listen. If I'm a playoff team and I can make it work. Morris and Dotson. I give up a mid-late first. That's a decent return. So I want to see. To my head, Fizdale got to really figure out what he wants kind of early. Not too early, but kind of figure out early because to me, we got to get to January, February, and we got to kind of know
move.
Who we're dangling out there as bait.
Yeah. And I love my guy Ninja P, but I'm not so sure that's what he does. You know what I mean? Like if we're going off of last season, what happened with Noah Vonleh.
And the year before,
some of these guys was on the bubble.
Lee and Calo Quinn. That was the one because I genuinely was like, they were trades there, man. Both of them are overachieving like crazy that year.
Right. Courtney Lee should have been there.
None of them.
Courtney Lee should have been there.
It's like if we're going by the track record, he hasn't really pulled that trigger during that midseason where it was like when we was in that situation, like, okay, maybe we should get a piece here. And since we're not going to resign him. Now, if you thought about maybe he was going to resign Vonleh or something, then maybe I can see why. But not, it didn't seem like you even offered them. They were like 20th on that depth chart of power forwards. Obviously, because you signed 12 power forwards.
I mean, look, and I'm happy Taj is here.
No,
I definitely think he's good. I think he's gonna play backup center a lot.
Yeah, me too.
I think he'll fill that DeAndre role.
He'll fill it. I think he's gonna be way. I'm gonna put this on record. I think Taj Gibson's gonna be way better than people think. People forget what winning and knowing the right rotation and playing defense means.
Yeah, it means a lot.
He can mean a lot. So
true.
But I would say, Noah Vonleh showed. I mean, he kind of tailed off, but he did show enough.
He showed a lot of
He did show enough to me that, like,
off
if we ended up in a tryout thing, because just kind of what happened. could have tossed him a 1-year deal again.
I think I wouldn't have been
I can
upset.
buy the argument.
I like Portis here than
But
Vonleh.
that's
Even
the
though
they're better. Yeah, you
right.
got better guys.
I think Portis is still a better version, and I feel like Vonleh, he tailed off in the second half.
You know what it is?
He
You know what
fell
it
off.
is? It's. I feel like Vonleh has a higher ceiling than Portis, but Portis is better now. Like, you know what Portis is going to give you right now. Knicks were last in shooting, or like
And I think
27.
shooting is a problem.
And he's top in the shooting. Now, beginning of the season, Vonleh was hitting at a 40%.
He was
script
killing
from
it.
three,
Right.
and then took a nosedive towards the end. But he also can play defense. He can also guard Giannis.
I love them as a Giannis. That's why when he
He
traded,
can
I'm
also
like,
bring the ball up.
yeah.
So, like, to me, he has such more of a complete game as a ceiling if he's given the chance that he has a higher ceiling than Portis. But you know, Portis is going to give you those threes.
I think the shooting was just so bad.
Yeah.
Perry just was like, I got to
needed
get
it.
short
We
shooters.
need- and he was a cheaper option.
He was a
I compared to what else?
compared to what
the
else
other
could have been out there.
contracts
So I
that
think
were
it
out
got to
there.
that point.
I get it.
But to go back to this, what trade deadline stuff,
Yeah.
you bring up Vonleh. When I saw, saw him against Giannis, I'm like, yo, get this guy to a team that's going to be playing the Bucks in the playoffs.
Right.
Yeah.
So I will say he has had a bit of an itchy trigger finger at times, which the Knicks kind of need at points because all we've done for 20 years is have the most ready trigger finger ever. We got like an AK-47 of doing deals. We're like, what can we do?
Yeah.
So at least, having pragmatism is good, and I think it's helped us so far. But I do think we're getting to a point, there's going to be a point you got to strike in the NBA, man. See, Boston, they messed it up. They waited too long.
Yeah.
The cheese went bad.
Yeah.
Right?
The asset started depreciating.
You
The
got to
asset
time
started
it. So
depreciating,
to
yeah.
me, we got these 1-year guys, and we pretty much said we're getting all the role players, right? None of you guys get them.
It's mine.
So we got all these dudes.
All of them.
You got teams out there
Or
that got real championship aspirations that are
Lakers.
looking for a piece.
Yeah, no more pieces,
Lakers,
though.
Clippers, etc. The Warriors. The Warriors might be interested in
Marcus
something.
Morris, man.
So
Marcus
these
Morris
guys,
is gonna be the guy.
listen, if
Marcus
we're
Morris is gonna be the
if
guy.
we're bad, or at least if we're not really good, we're hovering, and you can make a deal, make it. Because I don't want to see guys just expire, man. I don't want to see
Marcus
3,
Morris is
4,
gonna
5
be the
guys
guy.
just expire and that's it. And it's
I think my rating from 1 to 10 on Fizz pressure wise is gonna be like a 6-7. I think it's gonna be. Quite
you think
a bit.
6 going in?
Because
Okay. You think from Perry or just like general?
I feel like it's
listen,
more
man,
than the fans.
The Garden responds to pressure, man.
Yeah.
And you go into this with enough 17 with wins that was tough last year, bro. We did every fucking game.
we did, man.
We did every
Yeah.
game. That was tough to go through. Even the West Coast.
I saw the
was.
April pie. It was like, hey man,
Hey guys,
Hey, guys.
we still here.
yeah.
If you're still out there,
I think it was a basketball
the Knicks
game.
just played a game.
Yeah, go JS. How you doing, man? You right? You right? How about that
There was
drink?
a lot
Tank
of
for
those.
Zion.
There was a lot of those. There was a lot of those,
Funny.
man.
This is the thing. You talk about like just the mentality of fans, right? Zion and the tank for Zion and the free agency kind of got us through the last 2 months.
It got us
Definitely
through
did.
every
Definitely
year.
Even earlier,
Definitely.
man. Like the last 2
Yeah.
months, especially when it
Oh,
got
hell
real bad.
yeah.
Like that thought was getting us through.
The lottery,
yeah.
the lottery anticipation always
Yeah.
gets us through the end
So
of the second half.
that's
for
not.
sure.
I mean, as much as lottery hype will be there again. Like there was a thought, like, oh, don't worry, man. The Knicks could be flip 180
Yeah, that was
soon.
it.
Yeah, right.
That's not gonna exist.
Right. It's a
If
slow,
we
slow
suck
grind.
and
a
it's
slow burn.
March, April, so like you said, as much as I'm saying, maybe Perry and Mills aren't on him, if the Garden's on him and the media's on him,
Yeah.
that's gonna leak
That's what I'm
up.
saying because
Yeah.
you have to think. The media's on the beat.
Yep.
They're on Knicks Twitter. They're on Knicks
Yeah.
Reddit. Listen, when they see what we're talking about, bro.
They smell blood.
And
They will
there's a
smell
lot of
blood.
fans even right now that are down on Fizdale.
Yeah.
So if we get off to that slow start and we're still a turnstile on defense and we have no identity and there's the constant musical chair lineups, the fans are gonna turn fast. That's my opinion.
Nah,
I
that's true.
still want to wait
It's
it
true.
out with him. I still want to wait it out with
Yeah,
him
man.
because Macri had a good point on our show on the season preview last year. He said, is Fizz the stepping stone?
I would say, yeah.
I've
that's my
heard that theory
That's
a
my
few
time.
times.
I've
or
been
is
saying
that
this
the
from
future?
the jump.
We don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know. Is Fizz the guy
Is he Mark
for
Jackson?
long term?
Yeah.
Right.
Do
Or
you
is he
feel that
Mark
role?
Jackson?
Yeah, I said this. I always feel like where we were as a franchise, you got to understand the New York Knicks are such a unique franchise. What works for other teams in other cities is not going to work here. You can't just have. That's why I think, as much as I love Bud, and I think Bud would have got us more wins. I definitely,
Yeah.
I would actually stand by that. Bud would have got us more wins, 100%.
Van
But-
Gundy was my first choice, and Bud was my second choice.
Mine too.
There you go.
I
But
believe,
with
yeah.
Bud, how would he have handled the media? How would you have handled the losing?
Yeah.
Right? How would, and we have an image rebuild that we're trying to do. And Fizz bringing in Willis Reed, Patrick.
Yeah.
Him having the personality he has, him with the media. I think we needed that to almost wash us of our sins.
Right.
Of the
I
last
get
20
that,
years.
but the thing is
but
also,
it's a point where you got to win.
The thing is also is that Fizz has been getting called out for a lot of things, though. That's the thing. A lot of the promises, a lot of the he gets the reputation as a snake oil salesman. That's not good.
The car,
that's the used car salesman.
Yeah, man, I got this new Moutier, man. Have you seen this new Moutier?
Yeah.
I got him right over the summer.
So even though it feels like he can move, it's gonna catch up with him at some point.
It will.
I'll say this too. Like he's definitely gonna need time. We all knew. We saw halfway through the season. It's a tanking season, right? But as far as the media concerns and our look in the league, the one thing we have to remember is if the Knicks fire Fizz this season, which I don't think they will.
Yeah.
Talk about reputation hit. That's gonna be a huge reputation hit if that ever happens because of what Fizz means to the NBA players. Personally, has connections with NBA players and no one other coaches don't have. People will come in here because of Fizz's personality.
Didn't really help us in free agency.
They didn't come here.
I feel you.
We didn't even get a meeting with the top guy.
But that's due to wins though.
Yeah.
If I still believe if we have the same amount of wins as the Nets last season,
he
might
might get coach of the year.
Right.
But no, I agree with you because when he got let go from Memphis, players were riding for him. They were like, yo, this is messed up. Like people were tweeting, they were like, this is really messed up. So I do agree with you that he has, and it would kind of derail things, man. Be honest. We've been selling people on this. Guys, it's different. We got this 3-headed monster.
Yeah. It would just look like it's more.
It would look like here's a revolving door. The Knicks again. It's Derek Fisher all over again. Blah blah blah. So
and he's so loved by the league that even Mario Hezonja didn't play, and he was still happy.
He's like, I'm gonna be here. I'll play for free.
Exactly.
I didn't love his play all the time, but Mario was dope as a Knick. He got a great attitude the whole time.
I like Mario.
I'll be succeeds in Portland.
I came around on Mario.
Yeah. So the only person he really pissed off was Ian's cancer.
I mean, a leaf could piss off cancer, man. A leaf blows the wrong way. You got something to say. Listen, and his cancer's gonna be in the I'm gonna say WNBA. Sorry, I messed up. And his cancer's gonna be in the WWE within 5 years.
That's a fact.
That's his dream job. He's gonna love it. He's gonna be great. He's perfect for it.
That's factual.
He's perfect for it. But Fizz got Fizz got a lot on his plate. I think he's developing too, right? So let's hope. Last year he learned a lot, and he can come in now with all right, guys, here's what it's gonna be. I just want to see, like you said, I want to see that defense, the same love he has for aggression. 'Cause I think he loves the idea of aggression, right? He sees a guy like ISO Zoe just playing hard,
right?
Even if it's not smart, sometimes he loves it and he values that. I want to see him have that for defense.
Need that on defense,
and I want to see him hold guys accountable, man. To this day, I'm upset about the Timmy thing on Karis LeVert,
right?
Because you had Frank out there who's literally that's his calling card, And the
coach
whole
to win. Show us that you
can win. I don't think that's gonna happen this season.
I'm hoping
because I keep going back to this one when he had that keeping it real moment when it was like, why do you play Tim Hardaway Jr. in so many minutes? And he looked in the camera and was like, we paying him, dog. We paying him. We paying him.
How long
I gotta play
was
him.
he traded like a month after that?
Yeah.
It was soon after the trade happened.
It's like no other reason. It's like he's the worst defender on the team, and he's guarding LeVert, and he was like,
can't have it.
It's a teachable moment. He's like, I don't think we're gonna have more. I don't think we're gonna have as much as those. I'm hoping we
teachable moments.
Teachable moments in game.
So. Right. I hope so. Yeah. And keep him accountable. Listen. Crazy thing about basketball, man. No matter how much the era change, you can stop people from scoring because it's a mental. It builds up in your head, right?
Yeah.
When our offense is going down and they're having trouble, they second guess themselves. They're like overthinking things now. Mm-hmm. You get on the break. How many easy buckets you can get? You got runners now, right? You got RJ's not that fast, but you got a guy like Dennis Smith who can sprint. Mitch might be the fastest center in the league, if not close. Like we got guys that can run. Randall can run the floor. Yeah. So I'm hoping, the defense happens and we're getting easy buckets on the other end. Because I think we could struggle in half court. There's a chance we could struggle in half court. So let's exploit that speed, that youth, that athleticism that we got now. The Knicks are never athletic, at least historically. Yeah. Look at us now. We got if you look at a couple of years ago to now, man, the athleticism jump has been huge.
Yeah, that was the whole goal. The whole goal
Perry
was
said that, right?
He was like, Phil got things too slow here. Let me turn things around. We're gonna get athletes in this. Cause I still remember what game. I think we was playing the Memphis. What was it? The Lakers. One of them. Cause thanks. What's up, Randall? Randall was killing us.
Killing KP.
He was just killing. He was just outrunning us.
Yeah.
The Lakers game and the Memphis game a few seasons ago when I was just like, yo, we're just getting out athleted.
Yeah. Yo, let's coin that phrase. I love it. Coin that. Let's get that shirt.
Out athleted. Oh, shirt's coming.
Get it
Trust
now
me.
on T-string.
Trust me.
But no, you're right. You hit it on the head.
Yeah.
Like we have that. So to me, like play to your strengths, right? The shooting's better this year, so you could use that. But to me, yo, we got runners, man. I want to see get down,
Get out,
run them off the court.
Yeah.
What was that movie? Coach Carter, right? Where he was like, "You're gonna run."
Yeah.
We can't do anything, so we're gonna run.
Shout out Sam.
Hey, wasn't Channing Tatum was in that, right?
Yeah,
Young
man.
Channing Tatum.
Oh man.